What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy in this quarantine COVID-19 situation going on. It really sucks, but hopefully we can get back to our normal life soon. Just want to tell you guys what's going on with the car. Just a quick update about it. Yes, I am selling the car, like I mentioned before in the last video towards the end. If you guys ever watched through the end of the video, I am looking at a new car. Well, not a new car, but new to me, and kind of just I'm gonna start my vision and my build on that car and kind of continue KooZairy off of it pretty much. But yes, it is for sale. Kind of did find a buyer for it, but I'm not really sure if he's gonna follow through. We'll see. It is tough again to sell this car in these situations. People are not really trying to buy a car right now, they're just trying to survive. But we'll see. I'm just playing it by ear, day by day. Another issue I actually did want to talk about this car is the hill assist. So reading on forums, there's actually a lot of common issues specifically with this generation that people are having with the hill assist and vehicle dynamics control system. So people are saying that usually it's the brake light switch underneath your brake pedal, and if it's not that, it's possibly your clutch switch that's kind of like the brake light switch, but that enables you on like the hill assist when you're on a hill. When you have your clutch in, it kind of like detects, okay, you're on a hill, your foot is off the brake, but your foot is still on the clutch, so it's still holding the car for you until, like, I don't know, 2 seconds later, then it rolls back if you're not moving. They're saying if it's not those two switches, then it's a thing called steering angle sensor. Now that's behind your clock spring in your steering column, behind your steering wheel, and it's a really annoying thing because the thing is, I fixed my well, I shouldn't say fixed, it's still having an issue, but I did replace my steering angle sensor on my car, and apparently that's not, you don't just end it there, it doesn't just fix by itself there, you do have to calibrate it. So let me kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a steering angle sensor, and what pretty much this does, it obviously, besides from the name of it, this actually controls your hill assist and vehicle dynamics control system. Don't ask me how and why it would. I honestly don't know why, because it's related to steering. I'm not really sure as to why it would per se. So with this, pretty much you need to have it calibrated, and what that means is when you have your steering angle, it needs to, for example, if it's centered, let me show you guys right now actually. If it's centered like how it is, how the wheels are straight like that, and the steering wheel is like straight like that, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's straight according to the sensor that's on this. And the reason being is because there's these like tooth looking things right there that you see it's moving. So that's why people were saying when you calibrate this, you can't just calibrate it without a system or monitor that shows how many degrees that's being turned. You need to have something that's called like a SSM3 or a Maxi system, whatever. It's a tablet that you plug into your OBD2, and as you're pulling up like a live data of how much your steering wheel is turned, it'll show you like the amount of degrees that it's turned. If you have your steering wheel straight, it should say 0, but according to this, sometimes it's not 0. That I'm only saying this when you're replacing one of these guys. So that's the issue I'm having right now, is I have my steering wheel straight, but this is not saying that it's straight or it's at 0 degrees. It's probably reading, for example, 270 degrees or whatever, either clockwise or counterclockwise. So pretty much what I'm saying, the only way to really fix it is you have to have one of those monitors that shows the live feed and data of the angle of this guy right here, and usually people just go to the dealer for that, unless you have that device, that SSM3 device, whatever. So in my case, like I said, I mean, installing that actual piece that's behind the clock spring is actually pretty easy. It's all really just self-explanatory, and it's common sense. Pretty much connectors, plug and play and stuff like that. But in terms of calibrating, that becomes a little tricky. So I'm just probably gonna bring it to Subaru, have one of my friends that works there just calibrate it for me. But that's, if you guys are having the issue, because I've seen on YouTube and the forums, a lot of it's on the Foresters for some reason. So I didn't find specifically on WRXs, and specifically for like 2014s or 11 to 14 generation. If you guys are having that same issue, I would get that checked out and see if it's not your brake light switch or your clutch switch. So that's pretty much just what I wanted to share with you guys that I have some sort of knowledge on, and it was hard to find apparently on the forums and on Google and everything. So one of the more common questions actually people are asking, like, what's gonna be your I guess content for YouTube now that you're selling your car? It's going to be the new build, don't get me wrong. It's just a matter of, is it going to happen within a month or two? For sure, I really hope it does happen within a month or two, that I do get the new build. I'm already set in stone on exactly what kind of car I want. It's just a matter of like getting the right one and time, pretty much. How fast I can get it. In terms of right now, like the content of the Subaru, I'm not going to be doing as much content for it anymore, because so much of it is back to stock and it's pretty much, or it's already up for sale right now. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm still going to be, as for the time being, still filming videos on like my friends' Subarus or like different builds. It's going to be kind of a mix, and don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be fun to watch. It's just not gonna be my car for now. So hopefully you guys still like that. Hope you guys still enjoy my vlogs, and gonna try to still do install vlogs again. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much the whole shift and change of what's happening to KooZairy and like the channel specifically. On Instagram, I'm promoting more of my merch right now, if anything, compared to the actual car itself, because like I said, it's in a for sale like phase right now. So that's kind of just what's going on. A little bit of a mess, but it's a matter of just hanging on tight and having patience with me until the new build is up, and a lot of different kinds of followers hopefully for that build as well, because I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be Subaru anymore. So I will get back to the Subaru scene in the future for sure. Don't get me wrong, I love the community and all the people in it and all my friends in it, but it's time for a change. So otherwise, guys, I'll give you guys one more walk around on like the Subaru and how it looks right now and the things that are back to stock, but that's pretty much the update for the channel. Kind of wanted to talk to you guys about this. By no means, like I said, am I like getting out of the car scene or car community or anything, but for something better, and going to be a build that you guys can for sure promise that would be worth it, because I wouldn't be doing all this to the car in terms of putting everything back to stock for no reason, guys. Like, there's a reason behind it, and I know for sure you guys are gonna appreciate it, but it's gonna happen. Hopefully, I really pray within a month or so that I can lock down on this build that I'm trying to get. I'll voice over everything on like when I was panning around the car as to what changed, but the only reason why I didn't want to talk is because of the wind that was picking up. So basically, a lot of my aero has come off, like the diffuser, side skirt splitter, even the front splitter from Canards, and even my lip. I sold it all to my friend. So this is the current setup that is gonna be for sale. The headlights here, you could see I traded with my friend. I forgot what these ones are specifically called, but traded my OEM ones for these. Still left the APR brake ducts, same with the side vents, and as you can see, like the suspension is 2.5 to 3 inch, and yeah, no splitters, nothing. So pretty much bone stock for the most part, and just red for the most part. So now for the interior, steering wheel, I put it back to stock. Kept the gauge pod on, but I do have the original gauge pods, or the pillar pods I should say, for that. And the seats are stock as well. Luckily I was able to find a driver's side only, which is actually pretty hard, but came up on eBay for one. Pretty good condition, like no tears or anything. But the seats in the rear, same thing, no harness bar obviously, and it's all ready. trunk space. There's actually trunk space for once, not just a tank and compressor, but all that is back to stock. Engine, of course, is back to stock. I did keep the AOS, Grimspeed AOS, so I'm actually doing the customer a favor by keeping that, the 4-cylinder cooling mod, which is crucial for EJs, and CSF radiator with a oil cooler. So temps are going to be a lot cooler than what they are normally. So just a little treat for the next buyer. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it. I am in El Viso, by the way, if you guys know where this is in Bay Area. But yeah, guys, I will catch you guys later, and I will keep you guys updated as always. See ya.